February.
Yo,
It's February.
this year is flying, man.
New Year's was yesterday.
Yo,
Yesterday, like, oh man.
this year is fucking flying. Incredible.
Welcome to month 14 of 2020. where some things have gotten better, but not everything.
Yeah.
But nah, stop playing. Welcome to the Free to Cage podcast, where you lock into a free state of mind each and every pay week on all DSPs, of course. I got my main guy, my ace, my left and my right this week, Sean, better known as Mr. SenorLee on all your socials.
You know.
And me, I'm Kenny, also known as KenKapNik on all those socials. But today, it's February, man. How you doing, man? How you feeling? How's everything on your side of the bridge, as always?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. January is always interesting because you try to set off the year on a good tone. You know, make sure that whatever you've set up is starting off the right way. And I got to say, it's starting off the right way.
It's that time of the year we start reneging on all those resolutions you put out.
Most definitely.
They probably let that go about a week or so ago, no matter what they was.
Hell yeah.
I bought some new gym shoes. Ain't even did a push-up in them yet.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got some new Prestos, though, man. I'm just comfortable as hell. Comfortable as hell, man. Oh, God.
And what else? Well, you know, it's first day of February. It's about a time when we usually grab those W-2s we got from work.
Oh,
hell yeah. And you're going to hit your tax guy up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this year, the IRS pushed it back a little bit, you know what I mean? I know a couple of the people who super on it used the last check from the last year. They get it into the tax guy on the 5th. He said, I'm going to do it when I can. And they done blew through the money by the 1st, but now you got to wait. You got to wait a couple more weeks. Got to wait a couple more weeks now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And anybody that was on work share last year or getting any type of unemployment, I hope you had them taking out them taxes.
Yes.
Baby, they are going to rape your
They're coming
check.
back for that shit. And some. Them stimuluses, yeah. I hope you enjoyed those. We're going to need that back.
Yo.
We're going to need that back.
Uncle Sam don't forget.
Nah.
His memory's like an elephant, man.
Nah.
Uncle Sam does not forget. So, listen, I haven't filed nothing yet.
Nah, I'm
Like,
scared too anyway.
Me and my wife have... We've been waking up for the last couple Saturdays, every Saturday in January, actually, and said, yeah, we got to file our taxes. And like clockwork, we'll have some breakfast, start watching the show, and before you know it, it's Monday.
Netflix chilled and went to the PM now. Afternoon time now. We're looking for lunch options. Like, it's crazy. It's hard to get it done. It's hard to get it done out there.
Indeed, man. Indeed.
Oh, what else about that? Speaking
of,
you want to stay with the Biden thing? Because you've been signing everything important for the people of color.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Biden, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, give my people some, restoration. We need something.
Need that new stimmy too if it's on the way. I heard about. I heard it might be increased this time around.
Facts. I think it's at what, 1,500?
Might be. I heard they move, whatever it is. If it's more money just showing up in the account.
Yeah, just move the needle, baby.
Count me in, man.
Man.
Add another zero, yo. Shit's happening. Shit is happening.
Just in case there's another short squeeze, but we'll get into that later.
Oh man, that movie gonna be epic.
We'll get into that later. Oh yeah. So the other day, man, I was watching a show, and the interesting part of the show was what's the real criteria for a serious relationship?
Time, or what we've been through.
Okay.
Have you held it down long enough?
Okay. Time's important.
Oh, I'm sorry. Love at some point. Love at some point must be important. You know what I mean? If you don't love the person you're looking at all the time, it's not gonna work.
Oh, definitely.
So that's definitely up there. Criteria. Don't matter if the other side of the family likes you or not. It's not about them.
Okay.
It can weigh on relationships, of course, but not a main factor. You know what I mean? But not a main factor. For,
right.
Finances too.
That's exactly where I was going. Speak on it, brother.
I was like, I'm gonna just keep naming until you cut me off because I could go. You know what I mean, been in a relationship forever. Like I could go, like let you know what makes it happen. But
flowing, man.
Finances is a big one. You know what I'm saying? Like because if I got money and you got money, it's no problem. You know what I mean? If you broke and I got money, it should still be no problem. When it's reversed, you would hope it's still no problem as well. Right. You know what I mean? But when we both broke, it's gonna be problems, man.
Right. So the show I was watching was Married at First Sight, and homeboy was only 26 and said he's been in 10 serious relationships.
Now, see, that goes against my whole time thing.
Thank you. That's why when you led with time, I was like, yes.
Yeah, that's... Nigga, how? It's like,
exactly.
Then what happened? Like, what was he doing
they
now?
all ended. He's on Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight. Like, damn,
you know what I mean? Like, it blew my mind. You're 26, and you've been in 10 serious relationships. So that's what made me wonder, like, what is the criteria for your serious relationships? And I was like, let's bring it to the show.
Yeah, you gotta,
So if anybody's listening, like, feel free to reach out to us at
know.
Freedom Cage Podcast on Instagram, at Freedom Cage Pod on Twitter, YouTube, and all that. Let us know what you think is the criteria.
Let us know what's your criteria, like, cause doing 10 at 26.
Yeah.
Even if you started dating at 15 and took it seriously, like, it's like, was you averaging 2 years of pop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I still don't feel like that's enough time anyway. Like,
Big facts. Big facts, man.
A serious relationship? Wow. What are your personals for a serious relationship? Like,
I agree with you. Time, finances, love. I think those are all very key points of saying, this is a serious relationship, and also what we've been through. Like, and also, you also mentioned the family aspect, right? Like, if they get along, great, but if they don't, our love goes back to your point, right? The love should get you through.
It should get you through.
It's a strong
should. It
might have a slant to it, but it's a strong
It's italic, it's bold, it's underlined, like, it got a lot to it. But it could be a lot happening with that for a relationship to truly be tested, to keep it continue, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But yeah, everybody's level of seriousness is also different. You know what I mean? Like, some people might get, he saved me the last piece of chicken.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody's like, nah, he paid the rent when I was on my back. You know what I mean? I had nothing. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what that person's level of seriousness is too.
Facts.
Interesting.
But the big thing about it, and with the finances part, because that can be very, very slippery. Like, it can be a slippery slope. How early in the dating stage do you bring up finances?
Oh man, date one. Shit. Is there anything before date one? It's like I need that. Shit, that should be on I might need that before I get your number. You know what I'm saying? Just to know who I'm calling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I got to pick you up in my Ubering? Like, are you coming to get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you not allowed to travel, or you got an ankle monitor. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some things you got to know financially.
Like, I agree. I think there should be a QR code on the back of everybody's license.
Yeah. Boop,
and
boop,
before we even start talking, I get all your facts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be cold. That'd be cold. Because a lot of people won't. Like, yo, man, my credit fucked up on the barcode. But I'm a good dude, baby.
But imagine how much shit you'll dodge in the beginning.
True.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's going to work differently for men and women, right?
Facts.
Like, women, they're going to run away. They're going to be like, oh, shit, his credit fucked up. I'm out.
A lot of dudes, like, scan you. Shit. But, you know what I mean? It's like
she got the fatty.
It's like, I think we can raise the score. We can get the score up in no time, right, baby? Like, that'll be funny.
I got a homeboy with the credit repair hookup. I got you, mama. You good?
Hit you with the shots when you need them. You're gonna be all right. Oh, that'd be fucked up. A lot of people won't make the cut though. Just on the specifics. That's crazy.
So keeping things rolling along. It was funny the other day. Just watching my son grow up. He has this very traumatic experience with the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, he's always just been very weird of the bathroom in the dark. Nobody should be in the bathroom in the dark, but he hates the bathroom in the dark. He doesn't like it. It's a hollow sound in there. Like, he just gets very
He can reach the light, though. It's not a highlight in there.
Yeah, but I like turning it off on him. So
while
he's in the shower.
Oh, this is your fault. You caused this pain. Yeah. You cold.
So it made me think of when we were kids. I think we all had that traumatic room in the house. Like, something happened that either it was just our inner fears, it wasn't real, or it was something real that we were like, I ain't fucking with this place no more.
Shit, I can't say it was a traumatic room with me growing up. It was the kitchen, because like you wasn't allowed in there after certain hours. You know what I'm saying? So and that light, even if you do sneak in the kitchen in the dark, you crack that fridge open, that shit illuminate the whole room. You like, damn, I just wanted some juice. I was like, and it's like you feel like your mom can hear a light. Yes. She's like, what is that? You close the door, you just stand in the dark with some juice. Yeah. Oh man,
I remember that vividly. I remember one of the many times I spent the night at your house, and I remember the 9:30 rule. Yeah. Like you could not get nothing from the kitchen.
You better be full by 9:25, because if you're not, you're gonna have to wait till 8 a.m. again. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, like it wasn't no lock on the fridge or nothing. It was just something we all just knew inside us. Like you can't go down there late. Right. It's gonna be an issue. That was for me. It was
the kitchen also, but it was for different reasons. For me, the kitchen, it was like a jungle. I didn't know what insect or rodent was gonna pop up.
God, and I hate that.
Scare the shit out of me.
I forgot about the kitchen. The kitchen for 2 reasons, actually. Yeah. Now that you bring that up, kitchen for 2 reasons. Yo, Jesus Christ.
For me, it was between the roaches, centipedes, and the mice. Like it was like an all-out gang war up in that kitchen.
Bro, I was to a point I would have to just like cover my eyes, turn the light switch on, and just leave.
Yep.
And I'll come back in 5 minutes. It's like, yo, y'all finished what y'all doing? I'm gonna come back and be just like, yo, like no harm, no foul. Like I don't see y'all ain't see me. Yeah. I'm gonna get what I need, and I'm gonna turn the light out. Like I'm gonna have to warm up the kitchen.
There were times I was in my room starving, dying of thirst. But I wasn't built like that. I wasn't built to deal with them niggas. Because I felt like as soon as I turned the light on, they came out and said, the fuck you doing in our kitchen, nigga?
They owned it. They ran that shit.
Little nigga.
They ran that shit a lot more hours of the day than I did.
Yeah.
Like, that was fun. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Super question.
What's up?
How often do you Google? Like searches, like, word checks, just regular. How often do you Google like a day?
It's a lot, bro.
More than 10?
Yeah.
More than 20?
Yeah, because I got a lot of people that like breaking out the 50-point Scrabble words. So I'll be trying to look them out.
Yeah. You don't look stupid. You're like, what the fuck is that word? I had to do that a couple times with Stephen A. But, like, all right, say you average 10 Google searches a day.
Right.
What if Google just said, you know what? People ain't going to college no more. We're giving them free access to anything you want in the world. We're gonna start charging like 5 cents a search. Like you log into your Google, you put your in order to even get to the search engine, you gotta put your email and a credit card.
Damn.
We're gonna charge you 5 cents a search. Would you still be searching as often?
Nah, nigga.
Nah. Yo, I got $5. I got $500 a week. I'm searching some shit, bro. I got $500 a week. What's that? 20? I can get 100 searches a week. You know what I mean? I just use like my old prepaid minutes.
I don't know, man. It depends, right? Because to your point, like how it depends on how they're taking it. Because I'll be on the job login. I'll be like, they're gonna have to charge this to my job. I'm using it for work purposes.
Work purposes only. Like, work might give you a Google card, but it might be salary based. Like the more you make, the more Google leeway you may have.
That's true.
Like if you just starting off, it's like, yo, I thought you were smarter than you thought you were. Like you Googling so much.
Yeah, they're gonna let you go. Your member benefits.
We gotta let you go. You've been Googling more than the rest of us, so that'd be fucked up. Yeah, I just think about that last week. I was like, yo, if they started charging, like, either they're going to be even richer or the world going to get a little stupider.
Yo, I'm telling you. And you got to watch the kids because they live on Google.
You're going to check your credit card bill and be like, what the fuck did we look up as a family? Like, yo.
You don't want to be that person at the long supermarket line decline. Because your kid been searching TikTok all fucking week.
All day.
Shit. So it's interesting. As we start to move through this pandemic, there's hints of outside opening up, but nothing real. So me being a very social, active person, for those of you who don't know me, I grew up in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and all we do out here is dance. All we did as kids to get the time by was learn all the new dances, and going out to parties was our thing. Right now, it ain't happening, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's at home dancing by themselves, doing TikToks, you know, just trying to stay active, keep the knees, you know, on point. You know what I mean?
Trying to keep them on the Meg Thee Stallion.
Exactly. So I'm thinking, yo, imagine that first day we are back out and it's a party. And, you know, all my fellas, all my ladies, y'all gonna notice. You catch that first dub. Like, that first dub, like, you know, for the ladies, it ain't really a big thing. It's not a big deal for them. As long as you've kept your knees.
Well, they're going to look back, though. See who's there. Going to see who's there.
It's going to be different when you get in that, you know, that friction and that tension back. But for the fellas, you know, growing up, man, sometimes you caught that dub and your man, he got activated. You know what I'm saying?
That quick.
You know, over time, hopefully you built up the stamina and, you know, the strength to keep him at bay. You know, it's not time for that. It's just a dance.
Just a dance, my man.
I don't know if that's going to happen on that first dance, though, man.
I'm not shorty right on her forehead. She's going to be like, why'd you push me? It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting, you know, like, I don't know. I was just thinking about that shit.
Like, even as far as catching the next dub, like, it's gonna be a dub with a mask on. I don't think chicks was looking back if somebody got a mask on their face. It's like, it's too much to question. I don't want to do this. Like, you know,
at least it'll let girls really prove they can dance now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta worry about a girl looking at you and wondering if you look good or not. She'll just dance with you to dance.
True.
Now
you have no teeth and get a dub.
Yep, exactly, right?
Oh.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, be the Sub-Zero to dance floor. Like, he
cold
with it.
He cold with it. That boy, keep his face on. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's about a week ago now, but we never spoke about the anticipated Verzuz. Keyshia Cole and Ashanti finally met each other on the old virtual floor because the combined one was no longer an option.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Keyshia and Ashanti.
Before we even dive into it, all right. Who would you have going into the bout?
Keyshia. 100%.
Who would you have after the bout?
Keyshia.
Oh, yes. Keyshia out.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
Yeah, like, listen, no disrespect to Ashanti. Homegirl came through looking fierce. As always. Like, Ashanti has never disappointed from the visuals, right? And I ain't gonna front. Like, she came with some hits.
She got hits.
You called it. Like, you said.
She got hits.
You said she got hits. She came with them. But for me, it was just Keisha's aura. And then that little whine to that "Give It Up to Me" from Sean Paul.
She still got it.
Yeah,
she still
man.
got
that for me, that energy was it for me. That energy was all of it. So I rode out with Keyshia, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know that was her on that Sean Paul song until it came on. I'm just like, why is she playing Sean Paul shit? Did she write this for Sean Paul? Because I know Ashanti been giving up to J-Lo. So I'm like, she jumped on her rider back. Then I heard the chorus. I was like, wait a minute. That's not one of those bad bitches that Sean Paul is pulling. That's Keyshia Cole. Like, he always got a bad chick on a corner hook. So I was just like, I didn't know it was Keyshia though. That was dope. But me personally for the bout, I had Keyshia coming in. I thought she had some you know. In the hits verse joints battle, I felt she would have more joints. But at the end, I had to go with Ashanti.
I ain't mad at you though.
It was close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I had to go with Ashanti, man. She was just she just did better.
I hear you. I mean, you know, Keyshia showed up late, and I think the next day she tried to, you know, kind of talk about why she showed up late. But hey, listen. That's neither here nor there. You know, we all got personal shit going on in our lives, and she showed up. She did what she was supposed to do. It was funny, though, when they started that second round, she tried to kind of thug Ashanti.
Oh, yeah.
Ashanti wasn't having
Ashanti had to bring the Long Island out of her. She said, no, we next. Play my shit. And then they played it. I was like, ooh, she won. I was like, Keyshia.
Oh, shit.
And just watching them interact, it just felt like they was like the two prettiest girls in high school. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ashanti was from Long Island and Keyshia was from the hood. Yeah. So it was just like, oh, these still got to fight one day, like, you know, fight for the prettiest and the baddest at the same time. You know what I mean? But it was cool to see them both get together, finally get it over with. And I'm like, because if this one would have got canceled, I'd have been like, yo, man, I don't even. Y'all messed me up. I don't even want to see these guys. I don't want to see y'all no more as a unit.
They've been washed at that.
Yeah, they don't know.
Washed. Oh yeah. You know, and I give it to Keyshia, man. Her struggles are documented.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? On TV, on social media. So, you know, I give it up to her, man, to still smile through all that pain. Mm-hmm. I respect it.
Yeah. And she got the sad songs to prove it.
Indeed.
But yeah, a lot of joints. Happy they got it through, but I gave it to Ashanti.
Yeah.
I heard coming up there were rumors of Usher and Justin Timberlake. Now, I get it. And I know it's way too soon to call a winner out, but Usher has that in the bag. So I'm not really, and that's my just opinion on the whole Usher JT thing. Even if he jumped in his NSYNC bag, I think Usher could still handle him just with the first 2 albums. Mm-hmm. But if they're gonna bring JT up as the first white, I think he should come up and apologize.
Why?
Hey man, disrespect to Janet, bro. I'd rather see him for Janet. Because they the male-female version of each other as far as, you know, Kid Prodigy. Janet's way more, you know, of a legend, but Kid Prodigy's turned famous and he did some shows, movies. Here we are. 10 of hits, we're not making them no more, but you know what? You know I name and some.
Okay.
I think those two in the verses each other with Justin starting off with an apology. Yo, that Super Bowl shit. I fucked up. I want him to say that in front of 6-7 million on verses. Like, yo, man. The community out there, the people of color that I know are watching this more than my kind. I fucked up that day and I ran. I shouldn't have ran. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I should have did more.
You talking about the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, man. You ripped the titties out.
You gotta bring people in. They probably don't. They probably don't know. About
if you don't recall, I don't even remember the year this was at this point. But there was a cool halftime show. Janet was there. Justin was there. They did their thing. At some point, he did a motion over her bosoms where it was a swiping motion and it exposed itself. Mm-hmm. It was on national television of the Super Bowl. Kids, grandmas, uncles, aunts, sports enthusiasts, everybody seeing this titty. and it couldn't get bleeped out quick enough.
It was actually 2004.
2004. Wow. You know what I mean? But I don't know if he ever fully apologized for that. I don't know if it was like part of the show that just went wrong. I never really heard a good explanation, but I always blamed them for
it. They literally both had the face of, like, you know, if you just pop the condom and
it's just like, oh, and you came too, bro. Like, damn, like
it blew up the entire airwaves, and oh my god.
Yeah, but back to the point. Like, I don't know. I like if they wasn't gonna bring JT on, I think he should go on with Janet, start off with an apology to the community, and then start the hits. But Usher's gonna watch him. I hope that don't really come to. It's not gonna work out.
Yeah. So what we got here? We got T.I. and Tiny.
Oh man, that's nasty. All right, some sad. I hate to be the guy to do this. All right, but there've been some women who have come out in recent days contesting to T.I. and Tiny's marriage behind doors, where they were like, God, I feel so dirty talking about this. They were. She was almost not pimping these women, but allowing them into their personal space where they would offer drugs and all kinds of items to maybe have them under the influence, do things beyond their control, and then just kind of shipping them off, you know, allegedly. And although, you know, a few women have come up and they've said their piece, hopefully T.I. gets the chance to jump in front of this and speak his piece. Hopefully it's not his version. Hopefully his version is a lot better than theirs.
Right.
And I just hope it wasn't a situation where NDAs expired and these bitches want their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, Tiny, she gonna ride. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she always gonna say, "Hey man, I'm with him. Y'all was with it, and you hoes." You know what I mean? That's gonna, and they all like, "Nah, we regular people." You know what I'm saying? Like, you put us under situations allegedly, and we're gonna, you know what I mean? So, but I don't know. I just hope it works out for all parties. But if that is a true thing, God, it's gonna be ugly.
Oh yeah, because he's taken so long to work on having his image a lot more professional.
Correct.
You know, be the right type of model. for the kids to be in. This would be a huge,
huge
fall from grace.
Yeah, like if we was able to delete R. Kelly's music out this, T.I.'s is, oh man, would he be next if this was all true?
Yeah,
it wasn't young girls, it wasn't R. Kelly, but you know, if I'm allegedly doing these acts,
the fact
that's itself.
Good. Nah, that's that wouldn't be good at all.
I don't know,
not good.
But Meek Mill, he's out. He dropped a new snippet with Lil Baby, and it's funny. He's kind of, I think a week ago, so he took himself or deactivated his socials. No Instagram, no Twitter, just everybody. Oh God, where'd Meek Mill go? Then just like clockwork, he drops a new snippet. So it's like it's the same old rollout. You know what I mean? When I seen him drop off the map, I'm like, hopefully he's working on Championships 2 or something like that. Because he got to get back in that vein, turn that studio of him back on. But you know, same old rollout. Remove myself for 48 hours, drop something hot. Y'all like it. I'm back on the scene. You know what I mean? It's a fail-proof scheme and model that's been working for him. So. So we see. No album news yet, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and he always brings the energy. Like Meek never lets you down. He's like the intro king. So I'm interested. You know, the 4-pack was good. So I can only.
You like
imagine.
The 4-pack?
I did. I don't know, because I'm like a Meek Mill fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the pain and the energy and just. I'm a fan. You know, the way he delivers, like I just naturally like the way he makes music. So for me, it's like, all right, put some music out, bro. We need something to go bang to, something to work out to.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Rowdy Rebel. He also dropped some new shit. Did you hear it yet? Did you hear it though?
Oh, yeah.
What's your thoughts? Was it Missing Bobby or?
No. I think Rowdy, you could tell, like, fresh out. It was the best situation, right? It was collaboration with Flex, and you know, I like it. You know, Rowdy's always has swag about him, like going back to computers, like, you know what I mean. If you really didn't know nothing about music and you first listened to that song, you're like, what the hell is he talking about?
Shit was amazing.
Yeah, but it just rocked. Like, you just felt the vibe, and he reminds me a lot of Jim Jones. Like, he knows he's not going to be a bar for bar king, but he's got that swag, and he knows that he's got the pulse on hip hop right now.
Yeah, he does. Definitely does.
You know what I mean? So I like it. I think it's cool.
All right. Shouts to Rowdy, man.
Yeah. Another artist I want to highlight. You probably don't know about this artist. He's actually a country artist. His name is
Oh shit!
Listen, man.
The range.
I am eclectic. You know what I mean? I like to listen to all types of genres of music. You know, my Apple playlist is all over the place. But Willie Jones, he's a country artist, and he has a song called American Dream. And he released this song actually on MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Okay.
And it is an ode to the issues that are going on in the world right now, but it's almost a mark to patriotism. Like, he's proud of the country. He's proud to be in the United States, but he knows as a black man,
it's not easy.
Exactly. And you'll hear that in the lyrics where he points to living in America, the American dream ain't free. And he just really hits home with his lyrics. And, you know, we just wanted to highlight this artist. He's really good. If you get a chance, check him out.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, man. Willie Jones.
Not that my playlist has been dying for some country, but I like to step outside the box every once in a while. I'm gonna try to throw that on this week.
Yeah, every now and then some new different music slips in, and I'll bring it up on the show because I'm telling you, like, in the beginning, you're kind of like, I don't know, but then you listen to it a couple times.
That should be after all.
You know?
I feel like you get that feeling with any kind of song or artist you kind of just fall into, like. Once you hear anything repeatedly, it does start to sound better, if that makes any sense. It's weird. Regardless of how bad it really is, when you hear it 1,000 times, unless it's like the Baby Shark song, like it starts to, you know what I mean? You start understanding or feeling what the artist was going through more and more and more. So, oh man, shouts to him though. I want to hear that.
And I think Pharrell went into that too, like the scientific knowledge of how the neurons in your brain works when you hear certain melodies. Like even with kids, right? You think of Coco Melon. There's certain things that those instruments do to kids that drives them nuts. Yeah. It's the same with adults. You know, there's certain chords we hear that bring us in, and we're like, nah, this is good. Like, I like this. Like, think of Successful when Drake first made it. Yeah. It's the simplest beat in the world.
Simplest thing ever.
But that repetitive cadence, it's just like anybody's going to sound good rapping to that.
Pretty much.
You could have said chicken and fries with some hot sauce. Like,
you could have said anything you wanted to on that track. It still would have been a hit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's right. I forgot about that. That was a good one.
Yep.
That was a good album, yeah. Speaking of Drake, he's supposed to be, I think he pushed his album back a bit. It's supposed to drop in January, but here we are. It's February. Oh, so, you know, hopefully, knowing him, the Lover Boy theme, maybe Valentine's, but I don't know. Whenever it drop.
I can see that.
Whenever it drop, though.
I just pray for anybody who drops around the same time, man, because
clear the way. Clear the way.
That boy monopolizes everything when he drops, man. You hope he does a Beyonce and just randomly drops. You know, rather than giving a date. Because if he gives the same date as you looking at your team like, so we going to push it back, right?
Oh, man. Yeah. You know, oh, man. Nobody wants to compete on Drake Day.
No way. Never.
At all.
Never.
What else you got over there? That might be it for the music segment.
Yes.
Not too many things happening on the music tip that we care to talk about. Oh man.
I guess staying in the entertainment realm, and it's in line with music. We're gonna go into the appreciation segment because there's some things going on right now via social media and other types of media, where we just want to give appreciation. So I'm going to let my man start out with this first thing we got here.
Twitter, do your thing. There's been all kinds of challenges popping up the last few weeks. Man, I've been watching them on mute, watching them loud, watching them repeatedly. It's crazy. Like, it's Chloe Bailey.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Brought it home. And then when I thought the game was over, Jordan Woods dropped something in OT.
Oh,
Jesus. Yeah, man. But appreciation to those people, man.
If you don't know, we're talking about the Bus It Challenge. So if you've been living under a rock for about the last month or maybe a couple weeks, it's been the Bus It Challenge, all right? It's an artist that came out with this song. I'm sorry, her name is escaping me right now. But she got the clearance on the vocals from Nelly, and she dropped this song in the TikTok challenges. You start out basically in some regular wear. You ain't got your makeup on. You probably got your robe on. And then when you drop, you are in your best gear, best dress, probably in lingerie, all dolled up. And when my man said Chloe Bailey and Jordan Woods demolished this challenge,
crushed it.
I mean, they bodied this challenge.
They crushed it.
If you got your phone in your hand right now, don't stop listening to us. Like, finish the show first. Right? Finish the show first, because we got a lot more good shit coming. But when you're done, go and check those two out, man. Man, God bless them. God bless them.
Yeah, that was just a quick appreciation segment.
But I feel bad. Listen, fathers, if you have a daughter and you come in that house and you hear, look in your reflection and telling your best friend, knock down that damn door and clothesline her.
Don't move the tripod, all of that. Fuck up the view. Do what you got to do, man.
And as I look over to my man, he got two. So I know he got his ears sharp in that house.
I'm hearing everything with the headphones on. Sound counseling my ass. Like, I'm hearing everything. I don't want to see no red lights from afar. None of that shit.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Silhouettes in this house.
Yeah, so that's the next challenge, the silhouette challenge. So I'll let my man describe this.
Yeah, that I'm not sure what old song they pulled and it remixed it with a cool trap beat, but very similar to the Bus It, where it's one point then it transitions to another. Chicks are bringing it home, man. This little red light special silhouette back, body. I'm not sure if it's bodysuits they're putting on. I don't know if someone naked.
Yep.
There's a lot of shit going on, but you can't quite see it. Like, I seen a funny meme.
Nipple or two.
I seen a funny meme. I googled how to remove red light with fluorescent light on videos.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I hope that person figures that filter out and uploads that somewhere. That'd be dope for all parties. But
man,
yeah, man, these challenges, man, these hashtags, these TikTok dances.
Yep.
They take over your phone for a good 10 minutes a day. It's crazy.
Dude, hey, the TikTok sunken place.
We talk about that.
2 episodes ago, I warned y'all. You hit that icon, you better have nothing planned for the next hour and a half.
Easily.
It happened to me last night.
Just swiping.
It went from 12:57 to 2:54.
And I'm looking around like just bugged out and informed.
You know what I mean? And I gotta wake up at 6:20. I just after a while I just turned out the lights. I said, "You gotta get your life together,
Can't
Sean.
do this no more.
Yeah, this is too much. This is too much, man.
Man.
So his brother, my nephew, he mentioned the other day. So there's the June bug challenge.
Oh shit.
So he posted the other day, y'all know y'all doing the Pee Wee Herman, right? I started dying.
That quick.
So if any of you are doing the June bug challenge, I want you to look up Pee Wee Herman and look at his dance.
They got no idea.
And y'all are going to realize that y'all are doing the Pee Wee Herman.
No idea.
You know what I'm saying? So we want to say shout outs to Ramel. That's my nephew, Kenny's brother.
Yeah.
Yo, I did not put that together until I saw him post that. And I was like, niggas really out here doing the Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, making it cool all over again.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
But on the same subject of the Junebug challenge, Shensia, she's a reggae artist. She demolished that beat. I sent it to you.
Oh, yes. I didn't know.
She bodied that shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
Look her up, Shensia. She is nice. She's
nice.
Tore that fucking beat apart.
I was trying to triple tap that when I seen that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was super dope.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, she killed that shit.
Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to all the challenges, man. Listen, you're being productive. You're not out there hurting nobody.
Nope.
You're not out there doing nothing stupid.
Just getting your views up a little bit. Might have gained a follower too.
Yes. Hope it translates into dollars for you. Trust me, our kids, our nieces and nephews are out here supporting the cause, man. They're out here doing it.
It's a fact.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So where we going now? Oh, we got the infamous, the supreme, the female version of Thanos. Lori Harvey.
Yeah, she's out here still doing it, bro. I'm not mad at her. You know what I mean? Another stone in the ring, in the gauntlet, as they say. Whatever, bro. I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
I'm still not talking to nobody, not saying a word on socials.
Not nothing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. You got a winner. The boy was in a lot of movies. I think he was a superhero in one of them, or a villain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, Lori.
Yeah, I think he just mentioned that, hey, if they want him to be in Black Panther 2, he'll do it.
Shit, I'll be in Black Panther 10 if they wanted me to do it. I don't think he's going to say anything different. Like, shit, he'll be in that Rocky 3 if they make it.
So, listen, I respect it, man. Yo, we can't have stereotypes, you know what I'm saying? And we can't pick and choose when we want to let people do what they want to do. The girl ain't out here doing nothing vicious to nobody. As far as I've seen, all she's done is date. And if it didn't work out, she's moved on respectfully. You know what I mean?
You don't hear nothing. No,
thank you.
No bad turmoil. No throwing your shit out the window. Burning,
not even from the guys.
You know, waiting to exhale. It's like, yo, man, wish it could have been more.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. You went your way, I went mine.
Yeah.
Not mad at that. She has professional relationships and moves on.
Yeah. I gotta admit though, I would like to know how it ends. Like, is it like
it's gotta be her.
I'm moving on respectfully? Is it you don't get a text back anymore?
Honestly, her just through her demeanor, I just see a business email going out with the subject title like, I'm good. Nobody, nothing in the body of the email. Just an email from me. Like she never sends me an email. What's this? It gotta be important. Subject title just goes, I'm good. Hashtag.
Yeah. You go to all your social media. She's unfollowed you on
all
everything.
the photos that I took gone.
Yeah.
She's like, she told me she was good. Should I reply? She was the best I ever had.
Hell yeah.
You just let it go. Everybody just letting it go. Even Future moved on. Like everybody just letting it go.
It's
just letting it go.
That's why I'm like, there's got to be some sort of NDA in the beginning. Like, listen, at some point in this situation,
I might send you an email.
Yeah, I might send you an email, and just know that that's that. And I want you to sign here because I want you to be a grown man about it. I don't want you to go bullshitting, you know, chasing me on social media, saying crazy shit, because I will sue you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why he can get his chance. He talk too damn much.
Oh, yeah, nah, yeah. She saw he was too unstable with social media. Too unstable.
Nigga put in a whole rap bar. Like, you're already doing too much.
Yeah, that was it. You know, Drake was like, nah, dude, that's not how you do it.
That's not how you get her.
That's not how you do it.
So I'm going to show you, but that ain't it.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for this. I gotta wait for Jordan now, but I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
I thought I had next.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna show you.
I think Drake's waiting. Drake's like, nah, if I'm gonna get it, I gotta get it.
You know, wings.
Yeah, like my man needs to get.
Yeah,
like
Lover Boy.
Yeah, man.
He might drop a bar. I don't know.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Oh, another random last music. Somebody asked Freddie Gibbs, you and Pusha to do a versus, just because they're crack raps back and forth. Probably some of the best to ever do it.
Okay.
And Freddie said, "Nah, I don't want no verse. Like I'd rather do an album with Push." And I was just like, that's too much crack. Like, he was like, we could take crack from you or from you. Like, we can't take crack from you and you, though. That's just too much. So when are you niggas going to get arrested in the booth? Like, we just can't do it. You both out the game. You both moved on.
Yeah.
Like, but that's just too much crack talk from one track.
Niggas will put down the Bitcoin and start selling crack again. Just off that album alone,
just
man.
off that album alone. They're going to put all the Robin Hood stock down. Like,
no.
no.
Hell yeah. Niggas gonna pick up the Pellies and the Tens. Like, nah, we back on the block.
8 Ball Jackson's back in effect, bro. Back in effect.
We are back on the block.
But,
Push.
Anything else with music? The jump from that Robin Hood thing to that politics thing.
Yeah. I think that's a perfect segue. So
go ahead. Take it.
This part in the show, we're gonna get into some politics and business, right? You know, in no way, this is our disclaimer, in no way are we saying we giving you any advice on how you should view politics or how you should conduct your business and finances. We are just two career gentlemen.
Minding our business.
Yeah.
Got a couple thoughts, though.
You know, sharing our opinion, and that is it. I don't want to get no texts, no DMs from anybody say, Sean, I listened to you and I lost money. I ain't tell you to do a damn thing.
So you executed that own option. You should have did that.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me because your put didn't work out. Pun intended.
The stock market shit as of late, like it seems like the big guy or the giant, the corporate giant, the hedge funds, whatever, they've been, you know, eating off the poor for a very long time, making moves when it benefited them for years on end. We could go back to the housing crisis, and they still got bailouts. They make sure when the ship is sinking, they make sure they got their lifeboats.
That's right.
So the little guy has found a way into the game, right? Like and I won't even say into the game. Like, say, you know, hedge funds got their big house, big picket white fence around it. Like, the little guy just unpicked the lock earlier this week, like, and just opened the door. Didn't even walk in, just opened the door. And everybody looked back and said, "Who opened the door for that motherfucker?"
Yep.
Shut the whole stock market down. Just Robin Hood, the whole fiasco. Somebody has to go to jail. Like, somebody has to go to jail. The free market stopped because y'all felt we were going to lose a lot more money than we did already.
That's right.
You don't give a fuck about your money, bro. We want in.
The bookie on the street can't do that. Like, nah, I can't honor your bet. Like, the fuck
you mean?
You can't honor my bet.
My money's right here.
That's it.
I know something. Like, y'all always know shit before it happened. We happen to find out something and act it the other way to make it go our way, and it's an issue.
Yeah, and I thought it was hilarious when that billionaire got on TV talking about, this is sick and this is disgusting that the rich have to pay for such a egregious act.
Yeah, nigga. Sorry, motherfucker.
I was like, what the fuck did you say?
Like, out loud? Like, you know, we can hear you with this microphone attached to your collar.
Did you know the AirPods in your ear could feed a family somewhere? Like what are you talking about?
Like,
this is egregious.
You gonna go cry on your boat, nigga? Like, that was just... It's crazy. Like, when they make this movie and really explain how this truly manifested and came to life, I hope they call it like When the Game Stopped.
Oh,
like,
hell
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be super dope.
I would name it Black Wall Street. You know, because you know how you got the Wall Street one shit? I would call it Black Wall Street.
I would love to do that. I'm just not sure if a black guy started the revolution on that Reddit.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to take it and make it better.
Yeah, fuck it. It's going to sound better. It's going to look better. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole going to do the soundtrack.
The hype get behind the camera. You know what I mean? Like Ravy B shoot the shots. It's going to work out. It's going to work out.
Saying? Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Yeah.
GameStop, stock market, Suits, Little Guy movie. Yeah, man. Just hope somebody goes to jail. Somebody has to answer for all of that, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to get in some real trouble, man.
What else you got?
Yep. So Biden. Biden. Signing everything important people for color, man.
Everything important.
I love it. Especially, like, the healthcare initiatives. Like, he's signing some really important legislation that's really going to help, most of all, the relief, you know, for all of these healthcare institutions that really took a hit. More so the small businesses.
Yeah, take care of them.
So most notably where my wife works, very good cake business. You know, anybody with a small business, you know, they suffered tremendously. And me and you talked about this the other day, like riding around our neighborhoods, riding around the city. How many thriving, like, bars, restaurants you remember going to for lunch? Happy hour.
Not there no more.
They boarded up.
Google said permanently closed when I looked up the wing spot for championship.
Yeah.
He was just like, yo.
205th.
Gone.
Brooklyn.
Said permanently closed on Google. My heart sunk. I said, no more Southern Fried?
No, my God.
I was hurt.
Man.
I was so hurt.
Them Southern wings were the shit.
Yeah, but a lot of small businesses, mom and pops, they can't survive this. Like,
absolutely. Dunzo. So, yeah, really hoping that this administration really makes some good things happen. And, you know, hopefully, like we said earlier, starting with the stimulus checks, man, really putting money in people's pockets so they can go feed their families and make some good investments for the future.
Yeah. I know he got some things with the AFHA to help all those renewed contracts for the Department of Justice. The private prisons thing. Like, he has a lot going on that really helping those in need. You know what I mean? And that's what's required at this point in time. You know what I mean? Let alone we're in the middle of a pandemic, nonetheless.
Yeah.
But outside of that, there's still other walls and hurdles that need to be climbed by people that just aren't allowed to just due to certain legislation. Right. And him putting pieces in the right place for them to work out in the future is a huge step. Like, I know Kamal's in his ear, like, yeah, this one too. Yeah. Not this one. Nope, we don't need that yet. That one right there. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I'm happy she's over his shoulder, looking out for everything that needs to happen correctly and doing it in a very quick way. Like, we just got to February.
They had to. They had to because they already knew once they got the vote, once they won, they had to hit the ground running. So everything that they're doing, I applaud. And a quick sidebar, last night, my son actually interviewed Isaac Wright Jr. Now, if you don't know, there's a show on, I believe it's Fox, called For Life. It's about his life. So he's actually running for, I believe, mayor of New York next election. Okay. And one of the great things he brought up with my son was he was talking about actually getting out of NYCHA. So NYCHA makes you feel like you can be a long-time renter. Why aren't they creating programs that can put you in a home?
Correct.
Or that can eventually treat it like condos. Eventually, you can own your actual apartment, but you're actually turning your family into generational renters. Yeah, there are families who have lived in the same public housing,
same apartment,
for generations. So he was like, if you start there, maybe, just maybe, you start to give people something to own, something to build on, and you stop this cycle of just poverty.
Now, them starting that would be a helpful gentrification where you're bringing or keeping those that should be there, but put them in a better financial situation.
Exactly.
And that's what you would want. I just hope like the big wigs at NYCHA aren't against, that portion of helping those. Like, we'll keep the crabs at the bottom of the barrel so we can keep the cream at the top. You know what I mean? It's, you just don't know who's behind that wall. So
Of course. Yeah, of course. And I think, if it gets anywhere, right, first he has to, put the message together in a way where it gets out and everybody can see it and it makes sense. But then to your point, once it's out there and it makes sense, he's got to get in front of them and sell them on it. But
Unfortunately, if they turn those rentals into condos, that means the price goes up. And if they could just afford the rent, they're not going to afford the condo. And not that this plan hasn't been implemented before in another way, but if it's more money to stay there and the neighborhood isn't good, but those people don't want to stay there, what happens? What wins? What gives? You know, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it was more so following the condo model versus the pricing model. You know what I mean?
Just owning.
Yeah. So this way,
owning ain't cheap.
Very true. But at least it gives them the sense that they can own something. It's almost mental, right? You grow up seeing your parents and everybody around you. Nobody owns anything, so the idea of owning something leaves your mind. You feel like renting is normal. But then the kid down the street, who's white or even black, his mom and parents own the house. So now they know there is an actual possibility that they can own a house.
True.
And they get to see how to take care of a house, how to maintain everything. What's the actual equity of a house? It changes the whole financial literacy of that kid growing up. So if you start to put that into the NYCHA housing, then now you give them that chance that, okay, poverty isn't all that I can be.
Correct. There's something after this. There's something beyond this.
Exactly. And it does something for the community mentally. We're not stuck here. We know we can do more. We can build more. So I thought it was a really good discussion. Shout out to my son for having Isaac right up there. That was a great discussion.
Check that out. I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Sounds like it was an interesting view.
It was. So where we going now? Oh, what's this? Proud Boys leader.
Oh, Enrique Terrio.
Yeah.
First of all, all right. Man, all right. Nigga named Enrique Terrio ended up being the leader of the Proud Boys.
That's right. Yeah.
Enrique Terrio, bro.
I think he's from the Bronx too.
He's local? Jesus fucking Christ. How did he get to the top of this list?
I can't confirm that, but so a guy I work with talked about this briefly. But go ahead.
Oh, man. So the Proud Boy leader, Enrique Terrio, turned out to be an FBI informant. Now I'm a little confused because there's just so many layers to this. All right, well, I've never known any Enrique to be a snitch, so that's the first thing that kind of threw me off. But the fact that the Proud Boy leader himself was an informant to the FBI, and y'all still couldn't get ahead of, he was letting y'all know we was gonna be at the Capitol. Y'all didn't want to put the right people in play to stop the issue.
Right.
Now it's like, what team are y'all on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I got more questions than I had last week.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? The Capitol show was a couple weeks ago. Like, so now what are we doing? Like, if you have an insider to kind of get in front of, not these all alleged, I don't know what groups happened to be there that day. I believe it was one of many. But if his group specifically had he had intel on that, why would you not act on it?
Yeah.
Or was it not given? Is he a bad informant? You know what I mean? What's being told? What's being kept? I don't know. But Enrique snitching was just wild to me.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, the first time one of my colleagues brought this up, I was like, you're lying. He was like, yeah, guy's Puerto Rican. He's from the Bronx. I was like, you are lying. He's like, I kid you not. So it was just funny to hear that the dude was Puerto Rican, man. I couldn't believe it.
I just did not see that. Enrique snitching. I just did not see that coming. That's hilarious.
I couldn't believe it, man. So while we're on politics, we just have to send our condolences out on the passing of Larry King. This man was a staple in politics and journalism. Talk about having some of the toughest conversations, just really, really aggressive in how he approached his craft. And we just want to say R.I.P. to him. Yeah. You know, he will be missed.
OG legend.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Taught a lot how to do it behind the mic. What questions to ask.
So, you know, even though that's on a somber note, we know that, you know, it's February, right? We know what comes with February. Valentine's Day. This is the day where it used to be. It used to be a competition at the job for your woman, whether she's your girl, fiance, wife, baby mother, whatever it is. It was an all-out competition. Women would show up to work and they would just wait. You know what I mean? They would hit you with the, I don't really want nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. But fellas, let me tell you, they were waiting for what you were sending them, and it better be better than Tanisha, who's sitting right next to her, because if Tanisha got better flowers, bigger balloons, a bear,
the competition is fierce at work.
Yeah, man. But right now we're in the pandemic. You know, if your wife is, if your girl or whoever is still going to work, then, I mean, I don't know what they're doing as far as deliveries with COVID. I mean, hopefully you can get something to the job. That would be sweet. But right now I see, you know, Cuomo's thinking about opening back up indoor dining.
He's doing, yeah, man. That's why I think it's a money grab. So Cuomo's told everybody, hey, you know, we're going to start allowing indoor dining again back at 25% capacity for February 14th. Niggas is looking around like, yo, just wait till the fucking 15th, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just telling her I was going to make a mean steak sandwich. I was going to Netflix and chill in the house. Yeah. Now she's like, oh, see if we could get in that 25%. Yeah. You know how hard it was to get a reservation on that 100%? You know what I'm saying? I got to. She said, well, such and such was able to get in there tonight. I was like, man, we ain't them. We ain't them, man.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Like, he could really just wait it. What is that? Is that a Monday?
Sunday.
All business starts on Mondays, Cuomo. Yeah. Like, don't do that to us, man. Just the 15th ain't gonna hurt nobody.
No, it's not. It's really not, man.
Yeah, brunches and shit, son. A money grab.
It's really not. And the beautiful thing is, you know, we'll be releasing our next episode on that day. Yeah. So we'll tell you how our Valentine's days went.
Yeah. With the squeeze.
Yes.
God, yeah.
Yeah, man, about to turn this house into, you know what I'm saying, some real freaky shit.
Yeah, man, get the candles out, you know what I mean?
Some Magic Mike shit up in the crib.
Man. What's wife gonna come in? Is that a tripod? You hit with your own silhouette challenge.
Like, nah, baby, it's just me.
It's just me, baby. So hit that red light. Yo.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So, hey, listen, we hope that you find some way to, you know, make this a great Valentine's Day for the special women, or, you know, whoever in your life. It's always important to let them know how much we care. And, you know, that's very important.
We're wives, girlfriends, mistresses, whatever y'all do,
your
man.
Partner, whatever you're doing with, you know what I'm saying? If it's, you know, if it's Palmella, you know, you sitting down with your favorite Pornhub episode. We're not mad at you.
She on page 55 now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, just have some fun, man. So before we hit the outro, one more very, very deep RIP to Cicely Tyson. This lady was such an amazing actress, pioneer, activist, and the beautiful thing about Cicely Tyson was she kept that constant role. She never sacrificed her image for the sake of money, fame. She was who she was. She got her gold star on Hollywood. And it's, you know, I'm not even going to say it's a shame to see her go. 96 years old.
I think she passed away in her sleep.
Yeah, 90. So. That's a full life.
Full life.
You know what I mean? And we don't really get, as black people, we don't really get to see our elders live that long, because that history is so important, especially to the kids who really, it's that connection to where we're from, you know. So deep condolences to her family, and I'm just thankful I got to see her work. That was awesome.
Damn, but R.I.P.
R.I.P. man. So this is the part in the show where you are now released back into your regularly scheduled programming. Corporate life, parental life, entrepreneurship, whatever it is that you do, we salute you. I'm SenorLee
KenKapNik.
See you next pay week when we lock back into a free state of mind.
Yes, sir.
We out.